Lee Carlson. My title now is Grandpa Lee, I guess. We've got 150 years of history in this area in western Wisconsin. We had gotten out of the cattle business in '94, and then there was quite a few dairy farms around that were being rented. So we started renting some land and got into just the cash cropping, and that's the result of what this is here now.
Scott Carlson, Carlson Farm Partnership. I'm a partner in the operation.
And Sarah Carlson, also partner.
So Sarah and I started farming with my parents, Lee and Judy, and over time we had been buying some of our own equipment, building some of the bins and buildings, and my dad Lee had come to us and felt the need to get the transition started, so we decided to work on creating a partnership. Crop insurance has always been a part of my plan. It was not always a part of my dad's plan, but over the years I think crop insurance has become more valuable and more of a necessity due to the cost of what we're doing on the farm. So Josh has made the crop insurance side of things very, very smooth. He's very efficient with his meetings. He's very efficient with how he goes about recommending what we do here. I like to use crop insurance as a kind of a marketing tool per se, and Josh is very knowledgeable in how he approaches me with ideas. You know, working with the same person year in and year out. He knows our operation, he knows our ground. I say a field name and he knows where it is.
Josh Newton, Director of Crop Insurance, and I've been with Compeer Financial for 14 years. What's unique about this operation is that Scott has a plan for every single field that's out there. And what we like to do is sit down probably the early part of the winter and kind of go through what crop is going to be planted where, and then make sure we find the right crop insurance plan that mitigates the most risk possible for him and gives him a good bang for his buck.
The multi-peril is big for us, and we've gotten to the point where we cover everything with hail. Wind is not such an issue for us with all our lakes and trees, and so we have definitely utilized the hail coverage.
We cover everything with a hail policy here, whether it's the snap beans or the rye or the corn and the beans. But Compeer has a tool called Hail Pro where we've loaded all the rates in from the various companies that we work with to not only find a rate that's competitive in the area, but to find the right policy that performs the best. When Scott and I meet to go over options, one of the tools that we utilize that's exclusive to Compeer in the farm credit system is our optimum sales tool. And what this allows us to do is take the yield information from Scott's operation, put that into our tool, and we analyze all the different options that are out there for them. But what's really key to notate with that is that it is their history. It's not their neighbor's history, it's not the county's history, it's what's specific to this farm, and that's what's ultimately important to them, is to make sure we've got the right plan in place. And based on where his crop is going to be planted that year, we find the plan that is the right fit for the operation, and Optimum helps us do that because it uses the history that they've built through their operation over the last 10 to 15 years and allows us to make a sound economic decision as we move forward to make sure we've got the right plan out there for them.
We have the inputs into it, so in my mind, to protect that investment that I've made, it's been a no-brainer, and the thought to not have crop insurance never crosses my mind.